Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling ding dong the bell. I'm not sure what day it is, Friday morning, I think it's Friday morning. 8:15, we've got 2 men on site. They'll be concreting outside the Sari shop today. We've been busy since 5 o'clock. The shop's busy. We've had the water carters in. They brought 5 loads of water. That's 16 containers full each time. So the header tank is full and the tanks to the cabin are full. So hopefully we'll be right for 3 or 4 or 5 days, but we are using a lot of water. As long as we get over the weekend we'll be right. Now the fella doing the bore, he's just come, 2 of them, so they're going to do the scan down the bottom, see what water we've got. And they'll be back. The plan is to be back on Tuesday next week to actually start drilling. So hopefully they'll find a good amount of water down there. Hopefully. If not, then they won't be drilling there. We'll be probably sink the existing bore to a bigger depth and make it a 4-inch bore instead of a 2-inch bore. But I think, and the driller thinks, that the water will be in that bottom corner. Might be very, 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 very lucky and find an aquifer. Possible. So, as usual, I'll make 2 or 3 videos throughout the day, and we'll see you shortly. I was expecting ground radar type of thing, but it looks like it's an electronic divining rod, and it is moving on the axis. It's moving there, so it is a divining rod. Watch it now, starting to move. Now I'll get a couple of pieces of wire later on and we'll see if the wire moves there. Bit of a wobble there, but there was a big swing. There. But of course it's how you interpret it. But when he unpacked it, there's that divining rod type of thing, and then there's a large box. He unpacked also. What's in the large box I don't know, but presumably they'll plug it into the machine in the box and it'll maybe give them a printout. Very interesting. So it looks like they're going to map the entire site. I'll get back to you shortly. So the water diviner gave a signal by that tree stump, which looked good, but he's described as small. So now we've got 2 pegs in the ground, and you'll see what we've got. I'd describe this as ground radar, but I don't know what you would actually call it. But up to now, a small indication. Hopefully this result will be better. So they're still playing with the box of tricks down there. We'll see what the outcome is in due course. He ran the electronic divining thing down by this well, and I asked him, and he said no, there's no water, just moisture. But he said the hit he got down there isn't a strong one, and he's been up this fence line. I assume he's not found any up that fence line. So at the moment it's not looking great, but hopefully with this ground radar or whatever it's called, you'll get a better idea, a better picture, and that'll tell him the depth of water, the amount of water and the depth of it. So we'll just have to be patient and wait and see. Right, it's 1 o'clock. We've just got back from downtown, and to explain to you what went on this morning with the ground radar. This top line was blue, and this line was yellow, and below this line was beige and was red. And there's no water in that. But it's dry season. If it any other time of the year, this line in yellow would have shown up in blue as well. So both yellow and blue indicate moisture. Now, the way the strata is, it comes down here in steps to a low point here, which is like a sinkhole, and then up at the other side again. So he's marked it, and he's going to put the well down to the lowest point. So it's like a funnel, and all the water obviously will drain down to the lowest point. And he guarantees as much as he can that there'll be water all the year round. I mean, he can't say 100% certain, but that's his opinion. So it's looking good. So we'll look out here, and I can't see the screen now. We've got some concrete laid. Now we're flush with a low road. There's a little step here, so the water won't get onto the road here, but it will flow down that way. And then when we get down to here, there'll be a step onto there to keep the water out, and it'll flow away down here. So that's looking good. I'll have a walk down the bottom end. There's nothing being done down here other than looking after pigs. So the water bore man, I asked him how long it would take him to get it finished, and he said 2 weeks, but he wanted to say 3 weeks just to make sure. But he says with priority, if he gets other jobs, he'll do half-a-day jobs, but he won't be doing any big jobs until we're finished. So maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, we'll have that bore finished. It's obviously going to take longer to drill the bore than what I thought. The first bore it was done by hand, up and down, ramming the rod in with water. And I thought maybe this fellow would be doing it with a drill, a rotary drill. But probably not, it sounds of it, 3 weeks. He's maybe doing it up and down, thumping it up and down with by hand. But anyway, that's how they do it, that's how they do it. So I'm looking at 2 more weeks carting water. At least there's an end to it. And the cost of carting water affects the profit it'll make on the pigs. But it's a one-off. I think I said on an earlier video he did the diviner piece of equipment around this well, and I says, is there any water? He says no, just moisture. But we've still got that well. So he's on about taking the pump off that well and putting it on another well. I might do that, I might just leave that there because it is a water source. Oh, and the other thing, the depth he's got is for certain now. He's going down 60 metres, 180 feet, 190 feet. So at least we know what we're doing. So I'll leave this video there and do another one this evening. 5 o'clock. The workmen have finished. I think they're still out the front talking. We'll go and have a look down the piggery. Just check on the pigs. Jean's out down Danow with a middle niece who's graduating today. So I'm home alone. Pigs have been fed, cleaned out. Nice and clean. But of course the floor's still wet, so when they lay down they pick up the dirt. These little pigs are coming on well. And the pigs at the end, it's hard to tell them apart from these 2 pens in the middle, which are much older, but these are catching them up. And the home alone pig over there. So I forget how many water trips we've had today. I know what it's cost 1800 pesos, I think. But them tanks down by the cabin are full. I'll have a look in this one. But at least in a couple of weeks we'll get water. Yeah, this one's 6 inch off the top. So we'll be right over the weekend. And hopefully it'll last us till, well, last us a week hopefully. But you've got to have it, so you've got to pay whatever it costs. Well, I suppose I could just scrape the pigs out. Have filthy, dirty pigs. And run the risk, higher risk of disease. Well, I'm not prepared to do that for 1800 pesos. And the concrete's finished. Wind's just finishing off there. and we're walking on this bit so the customers can get in. So I'll leave this video there and I'll do another one tomorrow. There we are, open all hours. Wind security. Jean's still down now. We're all hungry. She's bringing chicken back. And it's 7 o'clock at night. But it looks well. It's the first time I've looked at it in the dark with the lights on.